August 16th, 2023. Here's the coolest books coming out in comic book stores this week. I got some cool picks like The Sickness #1 from Uncivilized Comics. This is the second printing of #1. It's probably going to have a higher printing than the first printing because I hyped up the first printing and most stores hadn't ordered it, and that book became an instant sellout and jumped way in price, one of the hottest indie comics of the year. Now we get a second printing. Very cool cover. Over at Marvel, Uncanny Avengers #1 series is relaunched. Print run will be quite high on the regular covers. There is a George Perez 1:100 ratio. Star Wars Dark Droids #1 gets a second printing. It's got a new cover. Boba Fett is on this cover. He was not on the first print. Spider-Man #11, fifth appearance of Spiderboy, and Marvel's cashing in on this one. We have a 1:100 ratio virgin cover from Peach Momoko. And a few stores actually did order this because demand for Spider-Boy is high. Edge of Spider-Verse #3, speaking of Spider-Boy, we get a second printing, and this is 1:25 ratio. Stores actually ordered quite a few of these because, again, they're upping their orders for Spider-Boy. Death of Venomverse #2, first appearance of Venomboy. Well, this seems like a definite cash-in on the Spider-Boy craze. So print run will be a little bit higher on this one because some were prepared for this one, but we'll see what they do with this character. Dark X-Men #1. There is a 1:50 ratio Adam Hughes virgin cover. This one's selling way above ratio already. High demand for this one. Captain Marvel Dark Tempest #1 gets a second printing, and this is the rare 1:25. Almost no stores ordered this one. This was a tough one. Alpha Flight #1. Brand new mini series from the team. Bunch of variant covers, including an Art Adams 1:50 ratio. Over at Image, we get a third printing of Void Rivals #1. Big hot book this summer, and we'll see how many more printings we get. The Cull debuts with #1 from Image. This is supposed to be something is Killing the Children meets the Goonies. Sounds very intriguing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate #1. Few variant covers, including 1:25, which stores seem to not have ordered. This one's a tough one, marked way up on eBay. Disney Villains Maleficent #4 gets another action figure variant, as does Disney Villains Hades #1. I always feature these action figure variants for those of you who do try to collect them all. Print run is really small on these. I don't know if you realize. Print run could be as low as 50 copies. Stores do not qualify for these, and they rarely order them. Sometimes these are 1:25s or even 1:40s. Stores don't order that. So these are tough ones. Hot Girl #2 over at DC features her new friend, Galaxy, who just recently appeared for the first time in a graphic novel. They're trying to build up this character as the best-looking DC female. Batman and Superman World's Finest #18 looks pretty cool and intriguing. This story tells us the origin of how Batman and Superman first met. Bunch of variant covers, including this 1:50 ratio, which is very rare. Only a couple copies have been ordered and listed on eBay, marked up. Some pretty cool books this week. I know a lot of ratio variants, but that seems to be the toughest ones these days. I always feature any first appearances if I can. But it's these ratio variants, they kind of dominating the market for rare ones. Let me know what you think of that, what we do here every week. We've been doing this, gosh, over 10 years, and I just keep it going. I like to keep people informed on what the cool books are every week. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.